VSG journey, let me share my truth. With wisdom and grace, I'm bringing the proof. Beauty, health, got that RM view. Unbox review, showing what's new. Shopping hauls, travel, and insights to share. Brooklyn Stays with a style so rare. Brooklyn Stays.
Good morning. It's your girl, Brooklyn Stays. Yes, it is morning. And hopefully, wherever you are, morning, afternoon, evening, you're having a good one. So, on today's episode of What I Eat in a Day, post my VSG surgery. If you don't know, for those of you, I have to say it because sometimes it's your first time watching me. I did have VSG, which is Vertical Sleeve Gastrectomy, and that is the one of the weight loss surgery. So I'm almost 3 years post-op, and I just decided to tell you guys how it is I'm maintaining and what it is I eat, which is basically anything. I just do different choices sometimes, right? So this morning, my voice is a little bit groggy. I was talking loud last night, having a good time with some friends. But anyway, as you see, I'm going to have pancakes. I actually was thinking of doing a waffle, but I'm not going to use I decided to just go ahead and make pancakes. I haven't had pancakes in a while. I usually just do a quick little mini waffle. So I'm not going to use that. So I'm just going to push that aside to the back. And I have my bacon already out of the stove that I put in the oven. I don't fry it. I just usually put it in the oven. And so as you see, this is Birch Benders, one of the brands that I go to. It tastes really good. As you can see, it's keto and carb friendly. And this is a pancake and waffle mix. All you do is add water. Really simple, really easy. Here are the nutritional facts for those of you who want to keep with the carbs and just know the difference between the keto friendly versus the regular. You see, it's 140 calories, and that serving size is about 1/3 of a cup of mix, to which I don't have, and so I have less than that. And as you see, in regards to the carbs, it does say 19 grams, which is 7%, but remember, I'm eating less than that. But it has 9 grams of fiber. So the formula is to take the amount of fiber, subtract it from the total carbs, that gives you 10. And you see it has 1 sugar in it. However, it does have 4 grams of sugar alcohol. So then that means you actually subtract the sugar alcohols, and that gives you the net carbs. So again, 19 grams of carbs minus 9 grams of fiber gives you 10, minus the 4 for the sugar alcohol gives you 6 net carbs, which is actually really good. Okay. Anyone who wants to see what's the ingredients, what the ingredients are, it does have whey protein and the erythritol and some other things. And I'm okay, with some other things. I'm not that, it has natural butter flavor, which we know is not natural, right? But nevertheless, if you hear my stomach growling, yeah, I'm hungry. But just mix it with water. And that's it. So I'm going to opt to do some blueberries. Usually I just have it plain, but I use these blueberries for my granola between blueberries and cranberries. So I'm just going to put a few of those. And I'm out of my keto sugar-free syrup, so I'm using my maple syrup, using the last of that. And I could use regular butter, but I'm going to spray it with the butter-flavored Pam. Any of these things, I'll try to link it in the description in case anyone wants to get some of them are the exact same thing. And so I've already mixed this up, and I've mixed it up to the consistency that I like. And so you may like yours thinner, but I like mine's thicker. All right, so I have my pan. Let me get that together, and I'm one-handing it because I'm not using a tripod or anything. So let me go ahead and spray my pan. I could use a larger pan, but I didn't want to. And this is what I want to do, use the smaller one because I didn't want it running all over everywhere, right? So let me just make sure it's all mixed up here. And again, I'm one-handing everything. So this is what you're getting. All right, so let's go ahead and get this in the pan. And as you can see, it's turning brown. Why? Because I've had this pan on for a minute, so it's okay. So it's all right with me if it turns brown. I'm eating it. It's just for me. I'm just showing you, what it is I eat in a day. So I'm actually going to pause and just scrape the rest of this out of the cup. If I was using a tripod, I wouldn't have to pause. But hold on, I'll be back. All right, and so it is all out of the cup, and I'll just let that cook and just bubble up on the edges, and then we'll turn it. And guys, pretty much, I'll show you what I'm going to do to add the blueberries. In fact, I'll just go ahead and add them right now. And so I probably should turn it because I can kind of smell it. Hopefully it's not burnt. When I do turn it, it smells like it's ready to be turned. Now I could put more in there, but I'm good with this. Okay, I lied. I put a little bit more of the blueberries in there. So this is ready to be turned. Let's see how it does. Now again, I am one-handing this, so hopefully it doesn't be a disaster. Okay. And yeah, it was a little bit extra cooked. I could smell that, but you know what? I like that. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've mentioned in other videos. I don't know why I like things well done. I don't know. It's just me. Just a preference. So I'm actually going to put a little bit of butter. Just that much. And since I'm cooking it in butter, guess what that means? I don't need to add a lot of extra butter on top of it. Right? So we'll just let that do its thing. Yeah, since I'm cooking it in butter, the butter flavor will already be cooked in there. All right, so we'll let that do its thing again on that side, and then we'll flip it, and I'll be back. All right, let's see what it looks like on the other side. There we are. You see our blueberries. And so we are ready to just go ahead and take this out of the pan. All right, so we'll bring it over here to our plate. I'm actually just going to flip it this way. And let's get our bacon. All right, and so we're back, and I'm actually not going to, remember, I'm not going to put any additional butter. If you wanted it buttery, you certainly can. I'm just, for the video's sake, just going to put a few extra pancakes, blueberries, but I already have enough for me in my pancake mix. So now it's time to put the bacon that I had already cooked, and my bacon broke, so I'm just going to sort of kind of piece it together just so it'll look a little bit prettier for the video's sake, right? We can't always make things perfect because we know things are not perfect in this world. But for some reason, some people think in the video things are supposed to be perfect all the time, right? But we know that it's not. And so also I'm going to just pour maple syrup over it. And I'm just going to pour that much. I don't generally like it, you know, too much, just enough. Okay, just enough to saturate the pancake a little bit because this is extra sugar. And, excuse me, I already had made my coffee. So I have my coffee already nice and hot. And so that's already done and made up and ready to go. And pretty tasty. So there you have it. This is my breakfast, guys. My keto blueberry waffles and some hickory smoked bacon and my coffee. So this is what I'm eating for, and it's about 11:30 now. This is what I'm eating for breakfast. And one is enough for me because I'm eating the 3 pieces of bacon. I could not eat 2. Even if I was making a waffle with a small waffle iron, even if I was making 1. And yeah, there you are with the phone. One of these days I'm going to learn to silence it because when I'm making a video, that's when it wants to go off. So anyway, yeah, 1 is enough for me. And this is what I'm eating. And I'll see you with the next meal. Let you know what I'm eating next for late lunch. I might skip lunch if I decide to have some yogurt or something like that. I'll make that my lunch and just have dinner. Just all depends on how I'm feeling and how my hunger is. Okay, so that's it. That's all. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to do a taste test. That's right. How could I do that? So let me just show you what that looks like. I don't know if you could see like the side view, the sliced view. You do see blueberry there. And let's go ahead and taste it. Oh, that's right. You guys get the first bite. There you are. Very good. Tastes just like a regular pancake. Bacon. Bacon, bacon, bacon. Very good. All right, guys. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you for the next meal. All right? So here's what I'm doing I skipped lunch. So I was supposed to eat something, but I just didn't. So there was a food truck, and he had soul food Sundays. So I got a vegetable plate, and that consists of some greens, some collard greens, and this is Big Homie Cooks. Look him up on Instagram. And then he has cabbage and mac and cheese. And so that's what I did get. Now I did have some chicken fingers from him from another event yesterday. So of course I still have a lot of that left over. So I just got the vegetable plates, and you know, this will last me for a few days. So this is what I'm going to have for dinner: some of the greens, a little bit of the macaroni, and some of the cabbage. And I don't know, I probably won't heat up the chicken fingers, but yeah. So this is going to be dinner for me, guys. Look at that. There's the mac and cheese, and there's the cabbage. I just love vegetables. So that's what I'm going to be eating. So there you have it. Nothing exciting. I tell you, I eat to live. I don't live to eat anymore since the surgery. So food doesn't really excite me anymore. But I know I have to have it, right, to get my proper nutrition. So that's it, guys. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Take care and be well. Bye-bye.
You already know, hit that like, hit that sub, let's go.